name is Kieran Mitchell. I'm 18 years old and I am looking at designing and installing irrigation systems for Waterforce. I'm interested in this industry because I'm a hands-on person and it seems to me like it's a hands-on job.
Cameron's come to Waterforce, one of Hawke's Bay's leading irrigation companies.
Cameron, Ron McFettridge from Waterforce, how are you?
Good, thank you.
We're going to head right out into the field and show you what we're all about out there. So
okay.
Come with me.
Sweet.
So no time to waste here. It's a perfect day to be given a tour around some pretty dry looking Hawke's Bay vineyards and farms.
The irrigation industry is very, very important to New Zealand and to the both horticultural, agricultural and viticultural sectors, as well as the landscape and turf markets. It is an industry that is not well recognised, but becoming more recognised because of the importance of water.
First off, Ron's going to show Cameron a centre pivot system.
Irrigation is very, very important to Hawke's Bay farming. With the climate, as you can see, a lovely day today, and we have many of these during the summer months.
How much would a system like this cost?
Somewhere around about $300 to $400 a metre of pivot, so somewhere around $120,000. In this particular case, the farmer owns the land. He was prepared to invest in a fixed system that will stay here for the next 15, 20, 30 years. This machine is walking around a pivot centre. Okay, so it's walking around in a circular way. As you can see, we're starting to get wet here.
Get a tad wet, yep.
And we better get out of here.
Yeah, I think so,
okay,
yep.
Thank you. People are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on irrigation systems, and quite often is the second largest investment they make after buying the property in the first place. This is the centre point of the centre pivot. Where the water comes in, there's a swivel joint which allows the machine to walk around in a circle. And this is the brains of the machine, the control panel.
Controls operate the motion and volume of water.
Every system is different. It's unique to the property, it's unique to the request of the client.
Designing a system that works well and is cost effective is a major part of the job.
We're going to just log a couple of GPS points on this fence line, on this boundary.
Yep.
So we can take this information back to the office and we can sit down and analyse the most appropriate system for this particular client.
Hazards like trees, sheds and fences will be built into the irrigation design.
It's a very hands-on, very personal business where we need to understand their business and their operation to provide the right solution and the correct solution for them. Information here also tells us where the fences are within the block. So this is the existing fences. And we can also look at existing structures. In this case there was actually a pump shed the client would like to keep. So if we were to run with this particular layout, we'd try and make sure that the sets of wheels on the centre pivot weren't to hit the actual structure.
Okay.
Smaller properties require smaller machines. It might be a simple gun or, like here, a travelling hard hose system.
The farmer has an irrigation pump that's pumping from a well, and the water's travelling through a main line to the irrigator. Within the irrigator there's actually a water drive turbine, and that's actually helping to move the boom up the field.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's quite a labour intensive system in the sense that usually at this time of the year the farmer will be required to shift it at least once a day, maybe twice a day.
Water sources are many. Here a dam is being built to provide water to a large vineyard. The investment in this sort of installation is serious money. Maintenance of existing systems is a significant part of the industry. Install site foreman Chris Bauer is taking Cameron out on a couple of jobs to be fixed.
Are you enjoying the work that you're doing so far?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of those jobs where you just, well, not only are you getting to see the country, you get to work with good people, and you get to work with different people all the time. You're always doing something different every day, that's the thing. You know, it's not like a trade where you go in and you do the same sort of format every day. Yeah, no, everything's different. All right, Cameron, this is what we've got here, mate.
Okay.
You can tell it's this is where the leak is, obviously, because of the wet patch. Plus, you can see the risers coming up through the rows here.
Yep.
It determines that that's where our sub-main's running through.
Okay.
And obviously they've come through at some stage and hit it. So we'll just dig it up and see what we've got.
Okay, sweet.
As a junior within our industry, the person would generally start what we call on the tools. So they would start working with pipe, working in the soil environments, which obviously can be difficult. We're dealing with soil, we're dealing with weather.
And that weather today's not looking so great.
Yeah, this is the way we find it, always, yeah.
With the job now assessed, there's some parts to pick up, and on the way there's a call to a property nearby.
Alright mate, it's a brilliant day.
Definitely.
Sweet. Right there. Let's see what we got.
There is a lot to learn, and it can be frustrating for quite often the first 12 to 24 months, because there are so many different parts, there are so many different applications, and in certain situations a product will work very, very well, and in other situations a product can be the completely wrong thing to install or to recommend.
Check the water back on. Check for leaks, no leaks. See how the threads are holding on. The valve's not leaking anyway, so it's holding on brilliantly.
The job's very rewarding, and the aspects that make it rewarding are the challenges, the people, the clients, and just the fact that there is a nice balance between outdoor work and office work.
They've got the parts for the orchard job.
Oh, it's not looking too good, Cameron, I have to say.
I know, weather's packed in, isn't it?
Typical.
Oh, well, you going to get down there?
Nah, you going to get down there?
Yeah, nah.
It's not going to be very effective if we try and fix it now.
Nah.
We're likely to get too much rubbish in the lines.
The boys will leave the hole safe and secure and be back tomorrow. Even in sun-drenched Hawke's Bay, some things don't pan out as planned.
There's a lot more detail in the irrigation than I thought. Like, I just thought, you take something out there, you let it go, but there's all the fittings and where all the water sprays out of, and all the nozzles and all that sort of stuff. I could see myself doing this one day, in this industry one day.
The Primary Industry Training Organisation offers level 4 and 5 training in irrigation. To study, you need to be employed in the water industry and want to specialise in irrigation. The water industry is short of skilled operators, so employers welcome job applications. The principles of irrigation are the same everywhere, so the skills learnt here can extend to anywhere in the world.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.